And now it's time for the Price is Right pricing game recap for Tuesday, February 18th, 2014. Pricing games played today were the following: Squeeze Play, 5 price tags, Take 2, Safe Crackers, Pass the Buck, and Side by Side. Our first contestant was Lindy. She played Squeeze Play for Maytag stainless steel appliances, including a gas range, side-by-side refrigerator freezer, and a dishwasher, plus a washer and dryer modeled by the awesome Amber Lancaster. Although it was a nice set of prizes, the price of it was not $52,195. Lindy decided to remove the 1, making a new price of $5,295. And when Drew revealed what the actual retail price of the appliances from Maytag were, it turned out to be $5,295. Lindy is a winner. Alright. Our next contestant was Floor. She played 5 price tags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For those who can't count. 5 price tags for a Kia Forte LX modeled by Amber. The ravishing Rachel Reynolds brought out the 5 price tags in the beginning of the game, if I can talk. And those were the following: $21,899. $17,405, $19,580, $20,790, and $18,275. Floor could win up to 4 choices of the 5 price tags if she knew if in the true or false portion of the game is what I'm trying to say. If she knows anything about small prizes. I think I got that right. First, Amber brought out a potato ricer. Priced at $30, Floor believed the price of that was false. That was true, it was $30. Let me give you some advice when it comes to playing 5 price tags on Price is Right. The first small prize is always true. Okay, next Rachel brought out a Nostalgic Electrics s'mores maker. Priced at $55, Floor believed the price of that was false as well. That was true, it was $55. Next, Amber brought out an 1800, okay, that's not right, 1600 watt steam iron. That's better. Priced at $49, Floor believed the price of that was false. And she was right, it was false. It was $65. And last but not least, Rachel brought out a porcelain gravy boat and warmer. Priced at $80, Floor believed the price of that was false. Ah, that was true, it was $80. Floor had only 1 choice of the 5 price tags. She believed the price of the car was $17,405. This is it, folks. If she's not right on this, it's game over. Was $17,405 the price of the car? No, it wasn't. Let's see, where was the actual retail price? Was it behind $21,899? No, it wasn't. We know it wasn't behind $17,405. Was it behind $19,580? No, it wasn't. Was it behind $20,790? No, it wasn't. So the word win must have been behind $18,275, and there it was. Okay, our next contestant was Glenn. He played Take 2 as opposed to Take 1 for a Yamaha Zuma 50 motor scooter. Some designer shit again. That was all modeled by Rachel. A 17-piece set of Milwaukee power tools. And a GoFlex air hockey table. Those two prizes were modeled by Amber. Glenn had to find the two prizes that totaled $4,800. First, Glenn chose the scooter and the tools. The price of the scooter was $2,590. And the price of the tools was $1,490. Those two prizes totaled $4,080. He had the right numbers, just not in the right order. For his second chance, Glenn decided to keep the scooter, and he decided to pair that up with, of all things, the designer shit. God, I hate that stuff. Okay, if the designer stuff was $2,210, Glenn would be a winner. We knew the price of the scooter was $2,590. So, if, like I just said, if it turns out to be $2,210, he wins. The actual retail price of the designer stuff was $3,410. Those prizes totaled $6,000. Let's see. The correct combination was... Let's see, I have my notes wrong here. Either that or I messed up his second chant. I'll put an annotation on the screen. And I'm sure after I upload this, I'm going to totally forget about that. So, I'll have the correct answer on screen for you. So, my apologies. Okay, for this next game, I sure hope Jay Van Diesel is paying attention to this. Our next contestant was Daniel. He played Safecrackers for a trip to Thailand, as well as a collection of electronics that included a 16GB iPad Air, a 16GB iPod Touch, and a pair of in-ear headphones with built-in mic, modeled by Rachel. A Safecrackers prize package worth $9,350. Amber was in charge of opening and closing the safe today. Daniel was an interesting contestant. He kind of reminds me of the voiceover guy you hear in those Liquid Plumber commercials. I don't know why. Anyway, the numbers and the price of the electronics were 0, 5, and 7. Daniel set the first dial to a 7, the second to the 5, and the third to the 0, making a price of $750. When it came time for Daniel to open the safe, the safe opened! He's on his way to Thailand and he's got some electronics. Awesome job. Alright, next, Amy played Pass the Buck for a Mazda 2 Sport modeled by Rachel. A prize worth $16,355. Where's Dice Game when you need it? Whatever. For earning her extra picks from the Pass the Buck board, Amy decided to pass the buck to the Aussie Hairspray, priced at $3.19 instead of the Bear Creek Chili Mix priced at $4.49. Was she right? Yes, she was. It was, the Hairspray was $4.19. Next, for earning yet another pick, Amy decided to pass the buck to the Kibbles and Bits dog food priced at $6.49 instead of the 48 pack of Solo paper plates priced at $2.69. Was she right? No, she wasn't. The plates were $3.69. Almost said $3.59. So Amy had 2 picks from the Pass the Buck board. First, she chose. I didn't even write down what number she picked. On her first pick, anyway, what was behind there? $1,000. She decided to take her second pick, and behind that was $3,000. So she won a total of $4,000 in cash, and that counts as a consolation win. Since I screwed that up, not writing down what numbers she chose from the board, I'll put that on the screen as an annotation as well. Okay, our last contestant was James. He played side-by-side for a Beachcomber hot tub as well as a 5-piece pub-style wicker dinette set, all modeled by Amber. James decided to move the upper tier numbers to the left side, making the price $8,473, instead of moving them to the right side, making the price $7,384. Was James a winner? No, he wasn't. Should have put him on the right side. So we had 2 price games won today. Those were Squeeze Play and Safe Crackers. Also gave away a total of $4,500 in cash. $4,000 won by Amy and Pass the Buck, and $500 won by Lindy for a perfect bid. MVPs go to Lindy and Daniel for winning their pricing games. Amy does get contestant recognition for winning her $4,000 in Pass the Buck, but she also won her showcase, which included a trip to Victoria, British Columbia, $2,000 in cash, and a Toyota Yaris. She bid $23,000, the actual retail price being $24,452, missing her showcase by only $1,452. Pretty good bid. Now on to the acknowledgement section. We have acknowledgements from Ben Mason, or whatever his username is this week. Today when they spun the wheel in the second half, Amy spun 55 cents in her first spin, which already beat James's 50-cent score. But Amy decided to risk it by spinning again, and she got 35 cents for a total of 90 cents. 90 cents total. You see, sometimes the risk pays off, and other times it works against you with the showcase spot on the line. Sorry about that. There's a video on Price is Right's YouTube channel where Drew has trouble getting a key out of his pocket during the showcase. Watch the clip, you'll see. I did not receive any other acknowledgements from anybody. As far as personal acknowledgements go, I had 2 new games today, which is the main reason for me doing this recap. Those were 5 price tags and Take 2. I do remember at the beginning of the season when I said I was going to do when I did my changes, I said I wanted some practice with 5 price tags. And I had a retro recap I was going to do that has 5 price tags. Well, I never got around to that. And actually, at the suggestion of Sports Guy 528, that recap I'm actually saving for a special day coming up sometime in the future. Stay tuned for that. But other than that, I've done Take 2, I think, at least twice in retro recaps. I know I did it on my birthday, my 25th birthday bash I did last year, back in 2012. And I did take 2 on Sports Guy 528's birthday. I did for his retro recap. And this is actually the first time I've done Safecrackers since Jay Van Diesel joined me for the season 41 premiere. And when we were getting ready that day, he told me I should play the Safecrackers music. And unfortunately for me, I was dumb enough and I didn't put the Safecrackers song on my CD that I make. So I hope you enjoyed watching this recap today, especially with Safecrackers being one. I think this is only now the 3rd time I've done Safecrackers. I know I did it on a recap I joined Mr. Horgan for. I think it was in season 39. It must have been the show in August. I'm pretty sure that's what it did. Everything else I've done before. So, that's enough of that. Promotional consideration for the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap is brought to you by Double Bubble Gumballs. So, that's the end of that Pricing Game Recap. Something new I'm going to try next time I do a Pricing Game Recap, at least a current recap anyway, is I'm going to try using my other camcorder, my new one. A while back I said I had some trouble. I was trying to get it adjusted because it sits a little different on my tripod than this one does. So I'm going to give that a whirl next time I do a current recap. As far as actually now I think about it, I have only 5 more pricing games I have to do. High-Low, Check Game, Danger Price, Spelling Bee, and Line 'em Up. So if those show up in the future, you'll probably see a recap from me. Other than that, the only other thing I know for sure that's coming up this season is I'll be joining Mr. Horgan for the 8,000th episode of The Price is Right, which is freaking amazing, right, in itself. And that's supposed to air on April 7th, which I know is already airing out of order because they moved episodes that are supposed to air in about middle of March. They've moved those to air at the end of the season in June. Why? Who the hell knows? So that's airing like 3 or 4 days later than it was originally planned on, but it's still technically the 8,000th episode, and I don't know why I'm going to keep talking about that. So I'll be joining Mr. Horgan for that. And I know I'll be joining him for Father's Day. That won't be for another, let's see, tomorrow's March already. I'm filming this later than the air date of this episode. March, that's like 3.5 months away yet, so we'll deal with that when it gets here. Other than that, you'll probably see more recaps from me sporadically until then. So until next time, this is NeilRox87. I'll see you next time.